Yo my people, welcome back to another video. So today we have another player analysis video. In this game we'll be playing against Marian. This is our first conference game. In this game Grace are in the red and Marian are in the navy blue. This game was also at Marian, so let's get started. So in this first highlight here, we have a corner earlier on in the game and you can see me there about to strike the ball. It sails over the crossbar. If I was playing American football, I'm sure that would have been good. The referee would have given it. But here I'm receiving the ball in some space here in the middle of the park. I know I can turn out here. I didn't think I could switch it because it was too far away, and plus they had 1-2 guys in the middle. So I just set Marco and Marco was able to play 5. This next clip here, Marian have the ball. We were able to apply some pressure in the midfield and I anticipated it was going to poke out into this space here, so I was able to anticipate it well and get a tackle in there. Somehow Marian still ended up with this ball. In this play right here, I was just throwing my body in front of the ball just to block that shot. This next clip here, I was just dropping in just to try and get some touches on the ball. Earlier on in the game, I just wanted to get a feel for the game, so I just dropped in to get it off the back line there. With here, it was just a quick throw. I received the ball right there in the middle of the, or on the side of the pitch, but in the middle in some space. I saw that a player was coming on my left side, so I was able to take my touch inside and able to play that ball back to Dan so he can switch it out. Here I was trying to get up and win the header. I don't win the first one, but then there's a second opportunity to actually win that header there. Zay is able to pounce on it, and I was just holding my angle because I saw that he was running forward, but immediately as he turned backwards, I made sure to pause my run, hold it, and then I saw pressure was coming on my left side, so I was able to turn backwards and play to Dan. But if you notice, as I dropped here, I'm kind of like almost in the screen, but here they had 2 players, one here and one here. Once it went to Dan, they were blocking off the wide passes, or trying to, so I knew that, and I knew I could find this little space right here, so I was offering up my option, but he gives it to Jules anyway. But yeah, I was always trying to look for them splitting passes so you can break down their press sometimes. Again there, just checking, getting some touches off the back line. Ball comes out to the edge of the box. Santi gets a hold of it and he plays it back to me. I didn't see that there was a forward pass on, so I was able to turn out and play to Marco. Marco plays a great forward pass there to Martin, but it was unlucky. Johnny's has the ball on the left hand side. He's playing to Dan, but immediately as I saw he was playing back, I knew I could get the ball here. I probably didn't need to drop as deep because I think I come about here. I probably didn't need to go that deep, but still it's kind of a good angle because as soon as I get this ball, I'm able to face forward. So as I was able to face forward, I was able to take my space, drive past that guy, and then find the wide player right there. This next clip, Marian have the ball. I was just anticipating. As soon as he got here, I knew I had to block the middle because I knew they were trying to find a striker's feet here. So I just, and making it inviting, I didn't go all the way to block it off, but kind of made it slightly inviting. So we tried to play it, and then I was just able to intercept it there. As I intercepted, I was looking forward. I was able to drive past that guy and find Felly in a little space of pocket that I was able to do. Johnny was able to clip it over the Marian defenders there, and I knew it was congested, so just wanted to build out to the other side now. This next highlight here, Marian defends well off our cross, and then Zay applied some pressure there, and we were able to pick it out there. So as I got this ball, I saw that we had like 2 players open. Basically, when I had the ball, they had 1 player stepping to me, and then they had Santi and Zay both free. So I knew I wanted to get the ball to Zay so he would be able to do something. Again, similar situation. This player is trying to press me, he's following the ball, but again, I knew I had 1 and 2 players free. So I do a little L drag, and I was able to give the ball to Santi with time and space there. Puts a good cross in, but it's just unlucky. In this next play here, we're pressing Marian. Marian goalkeeper kicks it up, and then I was able to take a touch there with my left foot. Not as clean as I would like, and I was able to play it back to Dan, but we're working on that left foot. We're working on the left foot. In this next clip here, again, Flav was looking. I just wanted to get a touch off the back line. Keep getting the touch and then keep getting the switches in. After that pass, I make sure I run forward just to give a little bit of support because I thought Zay was going to play forward here actually. But he actually turns back and was able to find me. So as soon as I got got it from the right side, I knew I had to go to the left side. You always want to be able to switch the ball as a midfielder there. Switch it whenever you can. So again, there was no pressure, so I just decided to go and get the ball off Dan here. As I received the ball in the middle here, like as I had time and space, I was looking around and I was looking to see where we had numbers up, basically. So where we had an overload, did we have an overload on the right side or the left side? So I looked on the right side and we kind of didn't have an overload, nor could I get the ball to that right hand side quick enough. So we had one player here and Zay here. Our strikers kind of occupying the middle, so there wasn't really that many numbers here. But I knew we had more numbers on this side because we would have Flav here, Felipe, and then there's Johnny that's also on the inside here. So like we had 3v3 here, which is a lot better than a 2v3 basically, because you had 1, 2, and 3 guys here. This next clip here, just a bit of anticipation. As soon as I received the ball, I was looking forward and I don't really know what happened there. Felipe just kind of tripped over the guy, but I was trying to find him in that gap there. In this clip, just a bit of defending. The ball went past me, so I was just doubling down on that player. Was able to play forward to Zay, and he was able to set it back to Santi, and they were able to play forward. Again, more anticipation here. I saw that there was space on my left, and there was also on my right. Sorry, there was space on my right. It got poked out after a good press here, and then I knew there was a player coming up right here, so I knew I had to work hard just to retain the possession so we can play forward again. Santi gives it back to me here, and I knew Johnny was wide open on that left-hand side, so I just had to clip a ball out there. In this next play, goal kick, and Flav does well, get in front of his defender there, front of the attacker, and I was able to switch the ball here. In this play here, it was actually a goal kick, or Mateo just rolled it out to Dan. I occupied this space. I checked my shoulder. I knew this guy was coming, but I had tons of space here in this second middle third, basically. So as soon as Dan played that ball into me, breaking like these 3 players, you always want to try and receive it higher than their forwards to take them out of the game. So as soon as I knew this pressure was coming, I knew Jules was an outlet standing free here on my left. So I was able to play that first time out here, and then as soon as we played that, we were able to attack. So again here, Jules plays a hard pass into me here, damn near pulling my groin, trying to get that with my left foot. But I was able to retain it. Marian was sitting really deep. There was no space to really play forward there. Ball's coming across, Jules has it there, right centre back. I'm checking my shoulder, and I try and turn. I see him coming, so I try to poke it past him there. But I ended up losing it, but then immediate pressure and I ended up winning it back, and Zay was able to get a hold of it there. So similar kind of situation. I saw pressure was coming. I took a touch past him, but that time I was able to get it out to Santi on the left right there. In this play here, Jules was actually going back to the corner. So sometimes you don't really need to go all the way here to try and help. Like I knew he was going to try and clear it like high, because like when your back's to you kind of just either try and win something, or you just have to try and clear it as high and as far as you can. So I tried not coming too close here because I knew he was going to clear it. So as he clears it, I was able to jump on the ball. I tried to play it first time around the corner to Zay, but he actually blocked it. But I was able to jump on the second ball, and we were able to get it to, actually I think that's Freddie now. Freddie was on the right, and I was able to get it to him there. In this next clip, Freddie does a good job of finding me in the middle. I'm driving, tons of space. I see you later with the little Zidane there. I try and check to see if there was anything on the other side, but I just give it to Freddie there, and then I'm just holding my angle just in case he needs a negative pass. Here, I'm just getting it off Jules. I give it back to him, but then I'm looking forward, I'm checking, looking to see where space is. And if you notice, I just drift into this space here, and Jules was able to play a forward pass here. The striker does a good job of cutting my forward pass off, and I was able to play it to the other side, and we can build again. Marian has the ball here. Their player tries to head it in the middle. I get it under control, but then I just play it out to Marco on the left-hand side. I try and move again to try and get it, to try and split these two. That little check out, because I was standing here, and then just a little movement here to try and break them. But again, that movement actually draws this player backwards. You can see him like there. He was up here, and then he draws him back here to close it off. But then that actually gives Flav a chance to get it out to the other side. In this next clip, Marian have the ball again. I was able to pick up a loose pass, roll it past him, and play a ball out wide. Our corner comes out to the edge, and yeah, a bit disappointing from me there. Definitely have to work on shooting from the edge of the box. I picked up a loose ball here, and we actually just won it after there was like a ton of frantic playing from both sides here. So here I'm just calming it down, just playing a couple of 1-2s with Jules. As a midfielder, you need to know when you can speed up play and when you need to slow it down. Here I'm pulling out. I see that my back three is loaded on the left side, so I know there's space to pick it up on the right side of them. So I was able to turn out, and instead of playing Freddy here, I disguised it. No, instead of playing Zay here, sorry, I saw Freddy on the inside, so I was able to disguise it, make it look like I was playing to Zay and playing to Freddy there, and Freddy plays the ball out to Zay, and Zay was able to put a cross in here. Again, just picking the ball up off the back line, and I was looking for a forward pass. Martin does a good job of checking in and keeping hold of that there. Defensively, I'm coming back and making a recovery run. Dan plays the ball out here. Before I even get the ball, I take a check to my left, and I see Zay, so I was able to play a first time ball out there to him. Unlucky with that spin. It was a good idea, but it just didn't work. And then again here, in this situation, I didn't want to be close to the ball in this instant. Marian were really high in pressing, so the space wasn't really necessarily in here to go into. So the space was actually here. So Mateo could have played the ball to Jules or to Freddy here. So like sometimes you have to hold your space. Sometimes going to help is not always the best option. So Mateo was actually to clip the ball into the middle where the space was, and I was able to win the header, but I was just trying to flick it on because we had 3 guys against their 3 basically. So I was just trying to play forward. But I actually win it there. The ref gives a foul. He said my studs were showing basically. Defensive free kick there. Dan does well, wins the header. I try and drive forward. I find a forward pass. I find it forward to Felipe there, and he's able to play forward. Ball's coming across still. I see that it's gone back to Flav, so I'm checking my shoulder before I get the ball, and I go and get it. I turn on it. Wasn't really a forward pass on because I'm kind of far away from everyone, and Marian are all kind of deep behind the ball, so I was just able to play it to Jules, and Jules was able to play it wide there. I check in here, get the ball out wide. I was driving forward, and I was able to slot him in. I think that's Zay. I'm not sure who that is on the left, and he was able to play a good ball in there. Freddy was on the end of it. He actually had a good shot, and it was really close after that. Just some anticipation there. I knew that their player was going to take a bad touch, so I was able to turn on it and play a forward pass to Ian. He did a good job of keeping the ball. Goalkeeper has the ball. He throws it out. We instantly jump on the press. You can see I'm trying to anticipate the ball going into the striker's feet. I'm telling Ethan to cover his right side player here. I was telling Freddy to jump up on the 15. It's a loose ball. I was able to pick it up. And then I see Freddy. I was trying to give him a chance to get forward, so I play him the ball there. And that was the end of my time on the pitch. I'll show you the goals right now. This was their first goal that they scored. It was around about the 60th minute they scored. Good wide play from their winger. He was able to cut in and find their striker. I was actually right there, and Mateo actually got a touch on it. He just wasn't strong enough, and it was too far in the corner. Their second goal came really late in the game, like in the 90th minute or 89th minute. We were chasing the goal, trying to get an equaliser, and then they had a counter 1-on-1, and again their forward beat Jules on 1-on-1, and it was actually a really good finish. Like, chipped it over Mateo there, but yeah, that happens when you try and chase the equaliser late in the game and you get caught on the counter. So the game ended 2-0. Thank you very much. If you're still here, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. The next video should be a vlog. I appreciate you guys for continuing watching the videos. Thank you for staying for this long, and I'll see you next time. Peace.